can't sleep.
Just a lot on my mind.
Okay, there we go. That was weird. I could have sworn I added I literally just didn't have my mic in the setting at all. I did just add it. The question is I must have added it to a different thing. Hang on. Now I need to add the computer audio. Not that. No, I changed my mind. Hang on. There we go. Okay. And now you guys should start hearing some music anytime here. Oh, is this? Okay, good. I thought the Depstitch mic, my webcam mic was on, but it's not, thankfully. Good, good. Okay, anyway, Farrago Fox. Hey, I was going to type into the chat, but then I realized I could just go live and chat with you. Yeah, I talked to a lot of people that don't have time to play or haven't had a chance to play, or more like the most common one was I loved it and I was playing a lot, and then everybody ran out. Everybody ran out. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Everybody ran out, and now I just didn't really feel like playing anymore. Like, imagine Magic the Gathering, but every time you go to the shop, you couldn't just grab a booster if you wanted to. Like, yeah, I think you and I were talking recently, Farrago Fox, and I think you said it the best. It felt like a regular board game because there was no more customization or anything like that. It was just what you had. You couldn't pull more cards. You couldn't swap some things out. It was the set thing that was there, and that's all that you had. So, yeah, but thankfully, there should be a lot more now. In our stores, we have both Lorcana Chapter 1 and Rise of the Floodborn right now, where we're keeping our product like just for events right now. Like, so you only have access to the product if you are involved in one of the events. We're doing that because we don't want to sell product to make money. We want to build a community around it. That's what's important to us right now. So that's kind of what we're doing there. I mean, obviously, if we just wanted to make money, we could just put it online or just set it on a shelf and then let somebody come in and buy all of it all at once, right? Like, that's easy. But the challenge is, how do you build a community around this so that this is something that people enjoy and create a community around? So you can also see, by the way, that I figured out the mystery of of getting good picture on the cards here. I have decided, I haven't acquired more than 8 boosters total. Wow. Wild. Again, if you can make it to one of our, by the way, I work, if you're in the Portland, Oregon, Troutdale, Oregon area, I work at shops. They're owned by the same folks, Discs and Dice and Going Gaming. Come hang out. Come say hi. Love to talk to you sometime. But we have a couple events a week for Lorcana, and if you play in one of the events, you get access to packs. And yeah, okay. But I'm super excited. I'm really thrilled. Yeah, I finally decided, you know what? I could just use my janky cam for this stupid face, and that way you don't have to see this face very much. You know, it can be kind of washed out, and that's not a problem. This is the important stuff here. And so I use my good camera for this stuff here, which is funny because I realized the exposure on my janky camera is so high. I have no lights. All my lights are off in this room. I am front lit by my monitor right now. I have YouTube up in here, which is mainly a white screen. And so I have a white screen, and that's what's front lighting me right now. And so that's just how high the exposure is on my janky camera. I yeah, I usually have to have my ring light and whatnot, which also means that behind me you can't really see that my cool lights on my shelf, but whatever. I mean, we're talking about nothing right now because the reason we're all really here is for this stuff right here. So I'm really excited about Rise of the Floodborn. There are some really good cards in this. In fact, there are good cards to the extent that I was talking to some folk yesterday about how a little bit worried about power creep. We're going to see how that goes. So some of the cards in here are fairly strong, a good deal stronger than in the last set. But right, here we go. Hang on. I took the knife that I had and put it away from the last time I streamed. Do I have anything sharp within arm's reach? I used to be a pocket knife guy. I would always have a pocket knife on me. But then, oh, you know what? I'm a doof. My mom got me this in Japan. It's a letter opener katana. And it's just a little letter opener. Isn't it wonderful? But anyway, I used to be a pocket knife guy. I would carry a pocket knife with me at all times. But I started traveling a whole lot more. And I still travel a lot these days. You know, I'm on an airplane, I don't know, 2-3 times a year, if not more than that. Actually, these days, I was on an airplane 3 times in the past few months. Yeah, since September to now, I've been on an airplane 3 times. I'm rambling because I'm so excited. But all this to say that twice, thankfully, they were cheaper pocket knives. Got to the airport, was like, dang it, here's my pocket knife. Okay, dumpster, I guess. I'm putting it in the dumpster. One time, I had a pocket knife, and I realized that as I was walking in, and I found a potted plant outside, and I legitimately went under there, and I like buried it in the potted plant, and then when I flew back, I went, and sure enough, it was still there. But yeah, one too many knives accidentally having them when you get there. Absolutely, right? Oh, smart, Farrago Fox. You swap to box cutters. That way you don't get upset when you have to throw them away. Smart. So yeah, I've just stopped carrying pocket knives because I kept forgetting them, and that made my heart sad. All right, so anyway, some strong cards in this pack. I have an item deck that I have built with the cards that I got from the first set, and which I've now opened. I've had 4 boxes of a case of Chapter 1, and so I've been able to build a couple of good decks out of that. There are definitely some cards in here that I want to build. So what I'm looking for, obviously, is value in general, which, I don't know value, so I'm going to have to open TCG Player. I know this was a little annoying last time, but this is actually something that's going to be, I don't know value at all in this set. So we're definitely going to want to be looking this stuff up. No, not Dragonborn? Dragaborn? I don't know what Dragaborn is. I want Disney Lorcana. There it is. Okay. And we're going to be checking value as we're going here. I need a second little table right here for my mouse. I'm looking for... I really like the synergies with Madame Mim and Merlin. They have a synergy of whenever you play a Madame Mim character, you have to return a character to your hand from play. And the Merlin characters have, whenever you play or whenever it leaves play, it does something. So the goal is play the Merlin, it does something. Play the Madame Mim, return the Merlin to your hand, it does something again. Play the Merlin again, it does something. Play another Madame Mim, return it to your hand, and it's just this cycling of these triggers for Merlin, which is nice. So there's also a lot of nothing cards, just like before. So I mean, Elsa Gloves Off, it's a 4 with Challenger 3, which is a decent Challenger card. Tigger, One of a Kind. When you play this action, this character gets +2 power until end of turn. So they've created a lot more like defenders in this, a lot more challenging in this. Hypnotize. Each opponent chooses and discards a card. Draw a card. A lot of discard in Emerald now, as well as a lot of benefits if your opponents have no cards in their hand. So Yeah, Farrago Fox, we're getting a solid amount of Sword of the Stone in this one, actually. And I'm pretty sure that Arthur is one of the Enchanteds at that. So, yeah. Rabbit, Reluctant Host. So 4, 6, 5 quests for 2. Piglet, very small animal. 2, 4 quests for 2. So you can see that, like, some of these are just, you know, these are our commons here. Charge, chosen character gets Challenger +2 and Resist +2 this turn. Resist is a new mechanic that's basically damage reduction, DR. And so Resist 2 means that they reduce damage taken by 2 whenever they're challenging. So, Pain, Underworld Imp. Well, this character has 5 or more power, he gets +2 lore. So Panic is another one that I guess I'll try and hold these a little more here. Panic is another card that gives other characters stronger strength, and specifically if it's Pain, it gives a lot more strength. So great that they're doing non-main Disney titles like Winnie the Pooh too. Yeah, they're reaching for a lot of different IPs, which I've really been appreciating. It's been a lot of fun to see. Man, see, I'm getting all washed out now. Man, literally, I'm not front lit at all, except for, what if I minimize this? Better, but now I look like I'm telling a horror story. So let's reopen that. Hang on. I hate my face. Not in general, just right now. So what if we find something that isn't as bright? What if I do this? Better. Sure, we'll go with this. I still look like I'm telling a horror story. I don't know why this is so important to me right now. It really shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I just want a gray screen. Like, a gray screen would be perfect right now. How about you? No? Okay. We're doing this. I don't care. I stopped caring. This is it. This is what we're doing. Any Pain Panic Surgery with Hades? I don't remember. I want to say yes. We'll see. Are we into our... Yeah, we're into our uncommons already. So Binding Contract. Exert this. Exert one of your characters. Exert chosen characters. So this is one where it's just, again, a little control in there. So you are exerting one of your characters and this to exert one of their characters, which is good in Amethyst. Amethyst has a lot of like aggro, like cheap characters, so get a little, you know, scrub in there that you're just exerting to control somebody else's character. And then Caterpillar, cool, calm and collected. He's a why am I holding him over here? This is nothing. You guys can't see that. So Caterpillar, calm and collected is a 1/3 that quests for 3. He's strong in that he's a 3 cost that quests for 3, which is really nice. But, oh, what's happening? That was weird. One of my monitors just freaked out. He's a 3 cost that quests for 3. That's really strong. We like that a lot. But also at the same time, he super good in making them attackable. Yeah. Binding Contract. Exactly. Yeah, exerting them makes them able to be challenged, which is really nice. With the 3 cost though, or sorry, with the 3 defense, that's how it keeps them beatable. But get some cards of Bodyguard in there, whatnot. This guy's gonna see play for sure. All right, here's our first money makers. We have Minnie Mouse, Wide-Eyed Diver, Shift 2. There's a lot of cheaper shift now as well. So she's a 4 cost total, which isn't that big of a deal. But there's like 1 cost Minnie Mouses and then Shift 2, so you can actually get this character out second turn. So you play the 1 cost Minnie Mouse, turn 2, you pay the Shift 2, and now this is out second turn. She's a 2/3 with evasive. Whenever you play a second action this turn, this character gets +2 lore this turn. So you're able to quest for 3 with her eventually. I doubt that she has a lot of value. Let's see here. Minnie Mouse, Wide-Eyed Diver is $350. That's not bad. I'm guessing there's going to be a decent amount of value that's just because this is the new set. So, all right. Oh, I'm not sorting these. I should be sorting these. Here are our commons, our uncommons, our rares. Queen of Hearts, Capricious Monarch. Whenever an opposing character is banished, you may ready this character. So, especially in Steel, when Steel has just have a lot of strong characters, the ability to ready this whenever you banish a character is pretty nice because helps her. She can fight, or she can challenge something and banish it, and then ready her, so that way she can't be then challenged the next turn. So. All right, let's see. She's pretty expensive, though. She is inkable, which is nice. Not Quinn. Queen of Hearts. Capricious Monarch. $1.50, yeah. Not huge. Ooh, hey! We got a foil rare here, and one of the ones that I wanted. It's a foil Madam Mim. So... Madam Mim, Rival of Merlin. Where is that? There it is, Rival of Merlin. So this is shift 3. Play a character with cost 4 or less for free. So you exert her. Play a character with cost 4 or less for free. They gain rush. At the end of turn, banish them. So she exists to be able to put in one of her other forms, another Madam Mim card, to bring in another Merlin back to your hand, or to bring in a Merlin card and have it happen twice in one turn. So if you bring in a Merlin card, it triggers, and then it leaves play and it triggers again, so it can trigger twice in one turn. This is $2.50, which I think is underrated. I think it's worth more than that, but it's a foil. The foil is $11. There it is. See, Lorcana foils are pretty beefy. Oh, and looks like we got it's the Minnie Mouse Diver is going to be our puzzle this round. I didn't even look at that yet. I had no idea what that was going to be. Okay, this one is going to be probably a bit of a longer stream because we're going to be. Man, I really look like I'm telling scary stories here. You know what? I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that my face lighting is bad until I can get a better camera. Hey, y'all out there, if you ever feel like donating to Save Point Ministries, you can put in a donation and you can specify, hey, I would like Steve to get a better second camera. That would be great. We would always love for you to, to give and donate and help us out in that way. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to be doing a lot more, like it's going to be a longer stream because I'm going to be talking about each individual card a little bit as we're going through here. Hey, so here we go. First, Merlin. This is Merlin Squirrel. Look before you leap. When you play this character and when he leaves play, look at the top card of your deck, put it either on the top or bottom of your deck. So again, just this is a 1 cost for 2, or sorry, a 2 cost that quests for 1. That's what I meant to say. But the ability just to get that scry ability, right? Look at one card, take a peek, see if you want it or not. Boon, we got a lot of Raya this time. Boon's just the 2/3 that quests for 1 for 2. Not great. Arthur, Trained Swordman. He's 4/3, quests for 2. That's it. We have returned every color has its own 1 cost 2/2 that quests for 1. Which 1 cost 2/2s that quest for 1 are they're nice because they're inkable, but you know, when you're playing like a common format, like a pauper format or something, they'll be usable. But other than that, probably not going to use them. The 7 dwarves are in this, and they're pretty fun. Here is Sneezy, and they all have different abilities to them. So, at you, when you play this character or another 7 dwarves character, you may give chosen character -1 strength this turn. So, there's a whole lot of synergy between the 7 dwarves as well. Magic Broom Industrial Model. I told you there would be more Magic Brooms. Our last stream, I was like, if that Mickey is going to be worth anything, we need a whole lot more Magic Brooms. So, we have Magic Broom Industrial Model. When you play this character, chosen character gains resist +1 until start of turn. So, resist being, again, the DR equivalent there, damage reduction equivalent there. And again, when you have the Mickey from Fantasia, I can't remember what it's called, brooms go back to your hand instead of being banished. So you can actually just continuously challenge with them. And this guy gives them the resist, and then you can just play him again afterwards. So we're getting some good synergies here. Last Stand. This is a Raya card. Banish chosen character that was challenged this turn. So that's going to be really nice. Again, you got a little chump, that a 1/1 that you're just going to challenge somebody with, and then you drop this to take out a big boy. It's pretty nice. It doesn't even say that was dealt damage. Like, they could have resist and you end up dealing them no damage, but just because you challenged them, they're done. These are all the commons, right? Nope. Here's all the commons. Last Stand was an uncommon. Minnie Mouse Stylish Surfer. It's a 1/3 that with evasive quest for 2. Love the broom. Yeah, the broom looks cool too. I love the industrial broom. I like it. Loris Jealous Manservant. Well, this character has no damage. He gets +4 strength, so it makes him a 4/4. So again, they're doing a lot more play on the strength this time around. My wife and I just watched Princess and the Frog again recently. It's a very good movie. I really, really enjoy Princess and the Frog. All right, moneymakers, here we go. Bada boom. Flim Rider. It's with M's now. Flynn Rider, his own biggest fan. Shift 2. Again, this is another one where if you play like a one cost Flynn Rider, then you can play him turn 2. Evasive. He quests for 4. You can put him out turn 2, and he quests for 4. Yeah, thoroughly underrated Princess and the Frog, for sure. Here's the catch. Turn 2, quest for 4, here's the catch. This character gets -1 lore for each card in your opponent's hands. That's the catch right there. He gets -1 lore for each card in your opponent's hands. In multiplayer, he's terrible. In multiplayer, he's hot garbage because it's opponents. You have to count all of your opponent's hands. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. One-on-one, though, especially with Emerald, where you're doing a lot of controlling your opponent's hands, if you get like 2 or 3 of this guy out, it's going to be dangerous. It's going to be real dangerous. So I foresee this in some like one-on-one constructed being a pretty heavy play. In multiplayer, absolutely nothing. I do not think he'll be in multiplayer at all. Let's see. Flynn Rider, his own biggest fan, is $2. Yeah, I'm not surprised at that relatively low price there. Again, he's going to be very niche. He's got to find the right moment. And I think people are going to have to play a little bit to realize, okay, how consistently can I keep an opponent at no cards in their hand? Mufasa, Betrayed Leader. We got our first legendary. Here we go. The Sun Will Set. He's by the way, he's a 3/3 that quests for 2 for 5. He's inkable. The Sun Will Set. When this character is banished, you may reveal a top card of your deck. If it's a character card, you may play that character for free and they enter the play exerted. Otherwise, put it on top of your deck. So this could be, especially if you pair it with Amethyst, where Amethyst has a lot of like the scry stuff where you're controlling the top of your deck. This guy, oh, take that microphone. This guy could end up being really nice. Again, this is another one where if people can find out how to control the top of their deck. $10. Hey, I like that. You got a $10 card right here. Pretty pleased, pretty pleased. And then our foily. See, legendaries are going to go over here. Oh, foily Let the Storm Rage On. It's a common, but it's deal 2 damage to chosen character, draw a card. I love this card. To me, this is in fact, I'm going to look up the price for a foil of this guy because I bet you this is going to have some value. The card draw, letting you draw a card after it, is huge in Steel. Steel does not have a lot of card draw, and when you run out of cards, that's the biggest struggle with this game, I think, is running out of cards in your hand. So being able to get some more cards in there and then 2 damage to a chosen character, you know, just help put that character right over the edge. All right, hang on. Like I said, I'm looking this up. Let the Storm Rage On. Yeah, I am not surprised at all. It's $1.28. The foil is $3.50. This foil is worth more. This foil common is worth more than my Flynn Rider rare. Like, it's a strong card. It's a very strong card. By the way, guys, I'm going to be opening a TCG player shop to bring in some supplemental income. I'm opening a lot of packs these days, and I'm pulling some heavy value on cards that I'm not going to be using. I was trading them in, but then I realized, you know what, man, I'm getting 50% for store credit when I could be getting more if I just sell them online. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what that storefront is going to be called on TCG Player, but if you ever want to buy anything. Fairy Godmother, just leave it to me. Whenever you play a chosen character named Cinderella, you may exert chosen character, so just a little bit of control there. Lady Tremaine, Overbearing Matriarch. When you play this character, each opponent with more lore than you loses 1 lore. Ruby does get a lot of lore control, which is nice. I could see Ruby Amethyst decks getting really annoying, or Ruby Emerald decks for that matter, where there's just a lot of, like, with the Ruby Amethyst, it's a lot of things that are triggering on your side. Well, like being able to play that Lady Tremaine over and over again with Madame Mim, right? Play her, return it to your hand with Madame Mim, play her again, return it to your hand with Madame Mim, play it again, and just having this constant, like, ticking down of opponent's lore. Anyway, Gaston, Scheming Suitor. Well, 1 or more opponents have no cards in their hands, this character gets +3. Again, Emerald has a lot of card control in this set. Gumbo Pot. Exert to remove 1 damage from each from up to 2 chosen characters. I think it's Sapphire. One of the colors has stuff where if there are no damage counters, like you saw the Steel one with Lawrence, that if he has no damage counters. So that's going to be important. This will also be one that I end up putting probably in my item deck. Sleepy, Nodding Off. This character enters play exerted. He's a 2 cost that quests for 2, 2, 3. Like he's pretty good, but the fact that he enters play exerted, which means that people can immediately challenge him, is rough. Jafar, Royal Vizier. Don't trust him, sire. During your turn, this character gains evasive. So on your turn, he has evasive. It means you can challenge other characters with evasive. All right. Bucky, Squirrel Squeak Tutor. He's got Ward, which means that it's like hexproof. Opponents can't target him unless they're challenging him. Squeak, whenever you play a Floodborn character, each opponent chooses and discards a card. There you go. Some of the discard stuff there. There is a lot of stuff with Floodborn in this, which I found out there's a story behind this. I didn't realize this before. So the whole story behind Lorcana is that you are an Illumineer who's drawing these characters into existence. The fact that you can't use them, exert them first turn, is because they're drying. You have to let the ink dry. In this, it's called a flood because ink has spilled and we don't know why. Ink has spilled all over. There was a flood of ink. And so a lot of these characters now are getting like really weird versions of them as all this ink goes down. So like, this is the Flynn Rider, his own biggest fan, is a Floodborn. And he's like this thief that remained a thief and remained selfish. Basically never ever went through the Rapunzel story. And so it's just different versions of these characters. All right. Bucky. Oh yeah, we already went over Bucky. Bashful, Hopeless Romantic. This character can't quest unless you have another 7 Dwarves character in play. He quests for 3 and he's a 4 cost. That's pretty nice. Especially if you're playing a 7 Dwarves deck. Not going to be hard to make sure that stays there. So here's another Floodborn right here. Cruella de Vil, Perfectly Wretched. And she's like this fashion star. Shift 3. Whenever this character quests, a chosen opposing character gets -2 strength until end of turn. All right. So here are our 3. What are our moneymakers? Here we go. Pinocchio Star Attraction. This is a new Rush thing that I'm a really big fan of. He's a 2 cost that quests for 3. He doesn't ink, which is a challenge, but a 1/1 that quests for 3. So in the last set, it was the 1 costs that quest for 2 that ended up being pretty nice, and Pinocchio Star Attraction. But people had to start finding ways to protect them. They dropped as like these $20 cards. And then people were like, oh wait, like as soon as I quest for 2, they're gone. So I think this is going to be the next step in that. And then people trying to find ways to protect them with Bodyguard and Ward and things like that. So, Resist, not Ward. Bodyguard and Resist and things like that. He's a $3 card, $2.98. And then we got for a super rare, Mickey Mouse Friendly Face. Whenever this character quests, you may pay 3 less for the next character you play this turn. Man, any quests for 3. That's pretty strong. Let's see what he's worth here. Especially when there's a lot of like enters play things. So being able to play something for free right after him. What's he called? Friendly Face? Mickey Mouse. Okay, fine. M-O-U-S-E. Apparently there are a lot of, there it is, versions of Mickey Mouse Friendly Face. $3.75. And our rare, or foil is Nick Wilde, Wily Fox. When you play this character, you may return an item card named Popsicle from your discard to your hand. This is one, the Popsicles are pretty nice. This is one I'm thinking of putting in my item deck. We'll see. It's kind of becoming an almost like Sapphire exclusive deck, my item deck. But Lilo Simba Classics, yeah. But it's almost becoming like an item or an all Sapphire. But I need the card draw. I need the card draw of Amethyst, which is why I have Splash Amethyst in there. Here's your Arthur here, Farrago Fox. Legend of the Sword and the Stone. Character with cost 2 or less can sing it, so it's got sing 2. Chosen character gains Challenger 3 this turn. So it basically buffs up somebody. Raya Headstrong. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready this character. She can't quest for the rest of this turn. So again, like the Wicked Queen, where you banish, you get to ready them. Enchantress. The Enchantress from Beauty and the Beast. I love the art on that one. It looks really nice. And it's another one of the... oh no, never mind. This is not one that quests for 3. While being challenged, this character gets +2. That's what it is. If you challenge her, she gets stronger. Here's a Popsicle. Again, this is probably going to end up in my item deck. Jumbo Pop, when you play this item, you may draw a card, banish this item, and remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. So it costs 1. You'd get to draw a card for it, and then you can banish it. But then if you have Nick Wilde, you can start bringing them back into your hand. So it's pretty strong. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty strong. Painting the roses red. We're painting the roses red. Up to 2 chosen characters get -1 power this turn. Draw a card. Let the Storm Rage On. Talked about that one already. All right. Yzma without Beauty Sleep is a 3/4 for 3. That's inkable. That quests for 1. Meh. Queen of Hearts, sensing weakness. She got shift. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, you may draw a card. So the Queen is going to be a lot about challenging characters and kind of getting benefits from challenging characters. Robin Hood, Capable Fighter. Deal 1 damage to chosen character. Oh, so he's like a Tim. They're called Tims in Magic the Gathering, where you just tap to ping. Bing, 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 bing. A deck that's all the cards from Alice in Wonderland would be hilarious. Yes, agreed. And wonderful. So one of the things I love about this game is the ability to play themed decks. And they do it on purpose. Like, they purposefully have cards from the same IP, same movie, synergize with each other, so you can play a 7 Dwarves deck, so you can play an Alice in Wonderland deck. It's good stuff. All right, Moneymakers, here we go. Grand Duke, Advisor of the King. Your Prince, Princess, King, and Queen characters get +1 strength. I mean, he's fine, I guess. If you can get more than one of them in play, he ends up being pretty good, because giving your characters +2, +3 is nice. But other than that, yeah, 250, not bad, not great. Looking for some more like $10 ones though. Come on. And then we got Hiram Flaversham. Okay. Great Mouse Detective. Underrated film. It's from the Disney Dark Ages, when not only was Disney not doing great financially in general, but also their movies were just a little darker then. There was Dark Cauldron. There was Great Mouse Detective. What else was during the Disney Dark Ages? Anyway, all this to say that there were just some like less popular films that came out during that time, including Great Mouse Detective, which I love. Yeah, Mim Merlin is the wizard duel. I love that. It's so fun. Here in Flaversham, when you play this character and whenever requests, you may banish one of your items to draw 2 cards. See, man, they're getting the card draw in there. Oh! And you can banish the popsicles, and then with Nick, bring them back and draw more cards. I'm excited, chat. I'm excited because this is going to be good for my item deck. Hiram Flaversham Toymaker is a $1 card, 96 cents. He's niche. I'm not going to lie. All right. Our foil is a foil Sleepy. Come on. Come on. Let's get some big money makers here. Oliver and Company was toward the end of that area, but it wasn't dark. Was that Disney? Wasn't Oliver and Company Universal? Or am I thinking of All Dogs Go to Heaven? I might be thinking of All Dogs Go to Heaven. I also loved Oliver and Company when I was a kid. That's Huey Lewis, right? Huey Lewis was the voice of the dog in that one. Why should I worry? Something like that. Man, I'm trying to think of... man, I got all these memories now, flashbacks coming in. All right. Merlin Crab. When you play this character and when he leaves play, chosen character gets Challenger 3 this turn. Again, there's the synergies there. Baloo. He's a 4/3 for 3 that quest for 1. Ray... Easygoing Firefly, he's a 5 cost, which is rough, but he's a 3/3 with evasive and quests for 3. Evasive quest for 3 is really nice, although I think people are finally catching on where you gotta have evasive in your deck. If you want to survive, you need to have evasive or some sort of direct damage, some sort of like direct action there. Nothing to hide. Each opponent reveals their hand. Draw a card. It's an action. Eudora. So Eudora's interesting. She's a 1/9 that quests for 2. I don't know, man. Like, it's just weird. Billy Joel, that's right. Not Huey Lewis. Billy Joel. Thank you. Benja, Guardian of the Dragon Clan. When you play this character, you may banish chosen item, which makes me sad from the guy who's playing an item deck. Cheshire Cat, always grinning, is a 3/2 for 2, the quest for 1. The Cheshire Cat art, all of them are negative space Cheshire Cats, and it's super cool. There's several Cheshire Cats in this, and it's all just like trees or bark or leaves or something that have the sorry, I tried to read chat at the same time. The negative space version of him. It's nice. I'm digging Eudora, I think. She's a great holder of effects. What do you mean holder of effects? Explain that to me. Like somebody to put things on, to buff up, somebody to... We'll see. Cheshire Cat, always grinning. Blue Fairy, rewarding good deeds. 1/1 with evasive, quest for 1. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, you may draw a card. Again, Amethyst. Great card draw stuff there. And here's Snow White. You may pay 1 less to play 7 Dwarves characters. She only costs 2. You can't ink her, which is rough, but you get 2, maybe even 3 Snow Whites in play, and you're paying 2 or 3 less for your 7 Dwarves, who all synergize off of each other. Again, a Snow White in the 7 Dwarves deck is going to be a thing. Guys, I want to build so many decks. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so fun. This is so good. Okay. Give a card X this turn. With 9, she could be around a while. Barring banishment, of course. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, pump her up with the Eye of the Fates, which give character +1 lore, or not to mention holding an item with a cool effect. Sorry, my monitors are freaking out again. I don't know what is happening. Every once in a while, they just cut out. Hope it's not my video card. Anyway, yeah, holding an item with a cool effect. Yeah, she can just be a wall. Like, if you can give her a bodyguard, heck yes, right? Shere Khan. Menacing Predator. Don't insult my intelligence. Whenever one of your characters challenges another character, gain 1 lore. So now you're getting lore for just challenging. You pair this with with Queen of Hearts, and just like controlling your opponent's board by challenging gets pretty strong. Yeah, he's $6. Yeah. I'm not surprised. And then, hey, Tiana Celebrating Princess. The ability on this one's decent. While this character is exerted and you have no cards in hand, opponents can't play actions. So it's decent, right? It's not very strong. It's kind of like a high bar of usefulness. But I bet she has value just because it's Tiana and just because she was one of the first cards dropped. So Tiana Celebrating Princess. There it is. Celebrating Princess. Nope, $1. Never mind. I was wrong. Again, she's not that strong of a card. And then a foily Merlin Crab. All right, we're speeding up a little bit here now that we're getting back to some of the cards that we've already seen. Cusco Wanted Llama. When this character is banished, you may draw a card. Again, Amethyst, card draw. What did you call me? It's Radigan. Hey, Great Mouse Detective. I love it. Chosen damage character gets +3 this turn. +3 strength this turn. Improvise. Chosen character gets +1 strength this turn. Draw a card. A lot more card draw. I'm loving it. Again, they probably learned pretty quickly that people have been running out of cards, so they got to make more ways to draw cards. Cruella de Vil, Fashionable Cruiser. During your turn, this character gains evasive. Piglet. Cinderella Knight in Training. The Floodborn version of Cinderella in this is like a warrior, a knight, and it's awesome. The flavor text in this one: she's always had the heart of a champion. Now she'll have the skills of one too. I love it. She is a 2/2 for 2. Quest for 1. When you play this character, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Those are our commons. 4 dozen eggs. You can sing it. Your characters gain resist 2 until the start of your next turn. That's pretty solid. Just being able to like do an all-out attack of and having the resist 2 is nice. Sword in the Stone. It's an item. Exert and pay 2. Chosen character gets +1 strength this turn for each 1 damage on them. Not bad. Pacha Village Leader. He's a 4/8. A lot of really high defense in steel. 4/8. He costs 6 though, and he quests for 2. All right. Here we go. Weight set. Whenever you play a character with 4 strength or more, you pay 1 to draw a card. In steel, that's pretty decent, but that's a late game benefit. So we'll see the value on this guy. Yeah, $1.14, not a lot. And then Cinderella Ballroom Sensation. She sings 3, which is nice because she's a 1 cost. So a sing deck is something I'm going to be building toward, actually. I'm going to be making a sing deck. And so being able to drop her first turn and then start singing 3 cost songs right off the bat without having to pay for it. So essentially, on turn 2, you can use 5 ink. So you can sing a 3 cost song and pay for something with 2 ink on turn 2. So that's going to be pretty strong. $5 I'm going to guess. Cinderella Ballroom Sensation, right? Yeah. $10. Yeah. $10 card right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's a strong card. It really is. And, foily Prince Charming, another foil rare. He's a 4 cost that quests for 3. He's a 3/3, kind of like Hans. I don't know that he's going to be great. I bet you the foil version of him, though, is a little bit more valuable. Prince Charming, Heir to the Throne, $2.98. Yeah, not bad, not bad. But the foil version is $6. All right. Here we go. Yay, Winnie the Pooh Honey Wizard. It's so ridiculous, man. He's a honey wizard. I want to make a D&D character that's a honey wizard. He's a 5/5 that quests for 2. Minnie Mouse zipping around. So these cards aren't that great, right? She is a 2-cost that's 32 quests for 1. The purpose of these is being able to play them to then play the shifted card afterward. Hypnotize we've seen. The Knock, Water Spirit. It's a 4/3 for 4 that quests for 1. Not great. Honey Wizard Art for the win. Absolutely, Farrago Fox. Snow White Lost in the Forest. When you play this character, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. Hercules Hero in Training. 2/3 quests for 1 that cost 2. I feel like there's a lot of these cards that are here just for limited play, right? Just for drafts. They know that people are drafting more often now, and so there's some cards that are, in constructed, objectively weak. But when you're limited, maybe you'll take it, you know? Tiana, True Princess, 5/3, quests for 3 for 5. Not bad. She's inkable, so not bad. Cogsworth Talking Clock. Your characters with Reckless gain, exert to gain 1 lore. Again, not bad. If you're playing Reckless characters, you're probably not playing them for the lore gain. Doc, Leader of the 7 Dwarves. Whenever this character quests, you may pay 1 ink less for the next character you play this turn. Alright. Again, and the 1 ink less, if you already have Snow Whites in play, man. And that's where, again, card draw comes in so important. Because with Snow White, with Doc, you are going to be just dumping your hand onto the board. And once your hand's empty, though, it's, you know, you can only do that for so long until you have no cards in hand. All right, moneymakers. Pete, bad guy. 5 cost, inkable, 3/4 quest for 2. He has Ward. Take that. Whenever you play an action, this character gets +2 power this turn. Who's next? While this character has 7 or more power, he gets +2 lore. So I've talked to you that I have an Emerald action-based deck. He's going to go on that because play actions, find ways, you know, Lady Tremaine, do it again, where you return those back to your hand, and then keep playing them. And then all of a sudden, he's questing for 4, and you just boom, boom, quest for 4. I love it. I doubt he's going to be highly valuable though, because it's sort of again a high bar to get there. Yeah, $3. And Ms. Judson, Housekeeper, again, more Great Master Detective stuff. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. So here's one of the ramp cards in Sapphire. Sapphire pretty much has all of the ramp. Sapphire and Amethyst, I feel like, are probably going to end up being the most splashed colors, where you have primarily color A, and then you just kind of splash in some Sapphire so that you can get the ramp, or you splash in some Amethyst so you can get the card draw. She's $2, not a lot. And then a Foily Pinocchio, Talkative Puppet. When you play this character, you may exert chosen opposing character. All right. Elsa Gloves Off we've seen. Lady Tremaine, Overbearing Matriarch we've seen. Verona Fang Chief, 5/5 for 5. That quests for 2 and she's inkable. Again, in draft, she'd be strong. Jasmine, Heir of Agrabah. Fast Learner, when you play this character, move up to 1 damage from chosen character of yours. So she's nice, again, because she's cheap and she removes damage, but I'm fairly certain the rare Jasmine in Chapter 1 also has Shift, so she's great for that. Mulan, Free Spirit. She has support. She's a 2/3 that quests for 2. Pretty strong. Happy with that. Charge we've seen. Challenger 2 and Resist 2. All right. Madam Mim. Snake. When you play this character, banish her or return another chosen character of yours to your hand. So all the Madam Mims are like that. When you play them, either you have to banish them or you have to return another card to your hand. But when you have these, when you play this character, or when they play in leave play for the Merlins, really good stuff. Queen of Hearts, Rush, and Challenger, or Rush and not Challenger, just Rush, but it's a 2/2 again, meant for challenging. Li Shang, archery instructor. Whenever this character quests, your character gains evasive this turn. Your characters get evasive this turn. And he's a 3/6. Pretty strong. Alright, here we go. Boom. Perplexing signposts. Banish this item, return chosen character of yours to your hand. It's only a 2 cost, not bad. Especially with the amount of banishing that's going on this set. $2. We only had a couple of really big hits, and when I say really big, I mean like $10. I want to see some really big hits. Come on. Grandpappy. Whenever you remove 1 or more damage from one of your characters, gain 2 lore. He's a 3/6 that costs, or that quests for 3. He's a 7 cost, but in Sapphire, that's not that much. This guy's pretty strong because if you start healing your characters, man, it's just, yeah. I bet he's got decent value. Grandpappy, oldest and wisest, is $7.50. Yeah, decent value. Foily Go the Distance. It's a song. Ready chosen damage character of yours. They can't quest for the rest of this turn. Draw a card. Again, I appreciate the draw a card secondary effect on a lot of these, helping things even out. All right, we're going to be picking up the pace a little bit here. Chip the Teacup is one of the 1 cost 2/2 that quests for 1. Mulan Soldier in Training. Not Inkable, 4 cost 4/3, quest for 1 with Rush. Arthur Trained Swordman we've seen. Basil of Baker Street. He is a 2/2 that costs 2 Inkable with support, but he's got support. Rapunzel Sunshine. Oh, that's good art. I love that art. Rapunzel Sunshine. Remove magic hair. You can exert her to remove 2 damage from chosen character. Another one of the industrial model magic brooms. Donald Duck Perfect Gentleman. Those ones are fun because, again, the idea of the Floodborn is this is something very unlike the character. So now he's a perfect gentleman. This one is group hug, if you know the term. At the start of your turn, each player may draw a card. So it's the Howling Mine, everybody's drawing 2 cards thing. Get a few of these guys and you're just drawing cards like mad. I really like Donald Duck. I think he's fun. Merlin Goat. When you play this character and when he leaves play, gain 1 lore. So there you go. And Gaston Baritone Bully, Singer 5. He sings for 5, y'all. Again, sing decks are going to be a thing. All right, here's our moneymakers. We got Donald Duck, Not Again, our second legendary. He is he's a 5 cost Inkable. He's a 1/5. He only quests for 1. He has evasive, but he gains 1 lore for each damage on him. So if you can find ways to add some damage to him, if you're the one dealing damage to him, then I could very much see him getting pretty strong, but I doubt that he's going to be worth a lot. Donald Duck, Not Again, $6. Not bad, not bad. And then, yeah, Madam Mim Purple Dragon, baby. She quests for 4. She's a 7 cost, though. Madam Mim Purple Dragon. She is a 5/7 that quests for 4. She's a 7 cost Inkable. She has evasive. And when you play this character, banish her or return another 2 chosen characters of yours to your hand. So you got to bounce 2 characters back. But again, if you're playing a Merlin Mim deck, that's good for you. You know, you bounce that goat back and you're gaining lore. You bounce the squirrel back and you're scrying. Like, it's actually good that you're bouncing these characters back. So she quests for 4. You're getting to bounce characters back. She has evasive. She's a $15 card. Definitely worth the value, I think. Like, she's great. I love Madam Mim. And, hey, foil super rare. Yeah. Yzma, Scary Beyond All Reason. Love the name of the card. She's got shift 4, Cruel Irony. When you play this character, shuffle another chosen character card into their player's decks. That player draws 2 cards. So, again, you can shuffle one of your own characters into your deck, then draw 2 cards. I bet the foil is going to be pretty strong in value. Yzma, Scary Beyond All Reason. Is a $4 card. The Cold Foil is a $16 card. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. That was a solid deck, man. That was a $30-some deck right there. Quite pleased. Quite pleased. All right. What is going on with my monitor? Uh-oh. Hey, don't do that. Okay. Anyway. Dr. Facilier, Savvy Opportunist. 4 cost, 4/2, evasive. Fidget, Radigan's Henchman. 3/2 with evasive. 3 cost, inkable. Quest for 1. Panic. Here we go. We were talking about the Pain and Panic synergies here. Panic, Underworld Imp. He's a 3 cost, does not ink. 2/3, and Quest for 2. I can handle it. When you play this character, chosen character gets +2 this turn. If the chosen character is named Pain, he gets +4 instead. So he's the one who's able to get Pain to where Pain is now doing his stronger ability there. James Role Model. Never ever lose sight. When this character is banished, you may put this card into your inkwell face down exerted. So it's a Mamatala or Grammatala. He is not inkable, so you're supposed to play him and then get him inked. He quests for 2, which is nice because Grammatala only quested for 1. So if people didn't really care that you're just slowly climbing the Grammatala, they would leave her alone. When you're questing for 2 pretty consistently, especially if you have more than 1, then it's pretty important that you banish this person, then you get more ink. Yeah. The Queen, Regal Monarch, 1 cost, 2. So yeah, it's the Amber basic 1 cost. Jafar, Royal Vizier, we've seen. Sardine Can. Flight Cabin. Your exerted characters gain ward. So, ooh, that's really nice. So when they're exerted, they can only be challenged. You can't target them with anything else. Man, I may put that in my item deck. Man, gosh, I got a lot of rebuilding to do. Mother Gothel, Withered and Wicked. What have you done? This character enters play with 3 damage. So she enters play with 3 damage, only quest for 1. I have yet to see the benefit of that. I mean, there's some things that when you heal characters, good things happen. That's pretty specific, though. We'll see. I bumped my microphone again. The Prince never gives up. He's Dreamborn, so he's all armored and ready for battle. He's got Bodyguard. He's a 1/3 for 3 that quests for 2, and Resist 1. So Bodyguard Resist is a nice combo. All right. Moneymakers, we got Lumiere, Hothead Candelabra. He's a 7/7 for 7 that's inkable, that quests for 2. If he quested for 3, I think he would end up being a little... How do you spell Lumiere? Lumiere. No. Lumiere. Hot-headed Candelabra. There he is. I think he'd be worth a little more, but as it is, $1.98. Yeah. Not great. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. I understand that the 7/7 makes him really hard to challenge, or if he had ward. If he had ward, boom, shoot him up there. But there's so many things now that you can just like remove him from play, bounce him back to somebody's hand, shuffle him into their deck, whatever it is. Strength of a Raging Fire. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Strength of a Raging Fire. You can sing it. Deal damage to chosen character equal to the number of characters you have in play. There it is, man. You have 4 or 5 characters in play. You play this, boom, that Lumiere's down 5, right? Like you already got some damage building there. So, Strength of a Raging Fire. I want this. This is gonna hit. This is gonna hit Amethyst decks, I think. Strength. It says Disney Lorcan on my filters. Why are you showing me all this other garbage? Strength of a Raging Fire. Thank you. There. Yeah, $2. I'd have given it more than that. All right, and foily Nana. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, you may remove all damage from chosen character. Aww. So she's a healer, removes damage. It's nice. Come on. All right. Croquet Mallet item. Banish this item. Chosen character gains rush this turn. Peter Pan's Dagger. Item. Your characters with evasive get +1 power, which is nice because you can challenge characters, but then you can't be challenged back with evasive. Flynn Rider. 1/3 for 1. Not bad. Basil Perceptive Investigator. Getting a lot of nothing here. Grumpy 7 Dwarf. 4 cost Inkable, 3/4, quest for 1. Your other 7 Dwarfs character get +1 strength. Prince Naveen, Penniless Royal. 4/3, quest for 1. A lot of the bland stuff in that deck, or in that pack. Daisy Duck, Secret Agent. Whenever this character quests, each opponent chooses and discards a card. There's more of that discard in Emerald. Quest for 2. Launch. Banish chosen item of yours to deal 5 damage to chosen character. So, especially if it's like a popsicle where you can bring it back. It's good stuff. Fairy Godmother here to help. 3/7, quest for 2. Some pretty standard stuff there. All right. Moneymakers. Boom. Little John, Loyal Friend, is nothing. He's worse Lumiere. He's a 6/6 for 6 that's inkable that quests for 2. Again, give them Ward. Little John, Loyal Friend. Give them one more lore, 98 cents. Give them one more lore. Let him quest for 3. Give him Ward. Give him Resist. You know, give him support. Anything other than nothing. Come on, man. And Namari Nemesis. Exert, banish this character, banish chosen character. So she's basically a bomb. She can self-sacrifice here. Which is, let me be clear, strong. I find that very strong because, again, the Lumieres and the Little Johns that are up there, the I forgot her name, that's a 1/9 that we were talking about before, Eudora. Namari's here to save the day. $2.97. I think that's fair. I think it's a fair price. And then Foily Radigan, Criminal Mastermind. 4/1, evasive, quest for 2. Not bad, other than the 1. The fact that it's a 4/1. But again, it's a common, so. Legit, I would rather have this 4 cost 4/1 evasive that quests for 2 than this 6/6 Little John that quests for 2. Like, that common to me is a better card than this rare. Squirrel Merlin. Felicia, Always Hungry. 3/1 with Reckless. Queen of Hearts, Quick Tempered. When you play this character, deal 1 damage to chosen damage to opposing character. Duke Weaselton. Okay, Weaselton. Here's the inside joke here. Alan Tudyk was the voice, also known as Wash from Firefly. He is the voice of the Duke of Weaselton in Frozen. After Frozen, Zootopia drops. And Alan Tudyk plays this weasel. The same voice actor. This weasel's name is Duke Weaselton. And where the flavor text on the Duke of Weaselton is Weaselton, this one says it's Weaselton. And so it's just, I love it. That's such a solid inside joke there. It's exactly for us Disney nerds. I love it. Happy Good Natured. Support. He gives support. He's a 3/5, which is pretty nice. Donald Duck Deep Sea Diver. He's a 6/5. He costs 5. He only quests for 1, but again, if you just want out there and fight some folk, not bad. All right. Zero to Hero has a Sing of 2. Count the number of characters you have in play. You may pay that amount of ink less for the next character you play this turn. Nice, very nice. Most diabolical scheme can be sung. Banish chosen villain of yours to banish chosen character. Again, so there is a lot of getting around evasive these days of just, I'm just going to banish. I'm just going to take that character out of here. Pick a fight. Nice to see Wreck-It Ralph, by the way. Got some good Wreck-It Ralph stuff in there. Chosen character can challenge ready characters this turn, which is really nice. I'm going to wreck it. So, here's my fear. There's a lot more character banishing in this set. And if there's already a challenge of having empty hands, if you have an empty hand and both players have no characters on the board, you're both just playing on the draw and trying to do something. And then it's boring for a little bit. So I'm hoping that we find some balance in there. All right, moneymakers. Merlin Rabbit. When you play this character and when he leaves play, you may draw a card. I love that one. Merlin Rabbit. $1.50. Come on, man. Give me a little more than that. Mulan Reflecting. She has Shift 2. Honor to the Ancestors. Whenever this character quests, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a song card, you may play it for free. Otherwise, put it on top of your deck. So this is in there with like Mulan or with Mufasa. Or with Mufasa, it's a character you get to play for free. With Mulan, it's a song you get to play for free. Again, the singing decks. Mulan Reflecting. $3. Not bad. Again, songs are just not as important as characters. They're nice. They're good. Nothing against songs, but our foil is Gumbo Pop. Foil Gumbo Pop. All right. We're not there, chat. We have yet to hit anything pretty solid that's going to be making our money back. Definitely not there. I mean, we got some decent cards, but not the price of a box here. I'm stuck. Chosen exerted character can't ready at the start of their turn. This is great. I like this card a lot, actually, because it's a 1 cost that inks, and then you lock down a character for 1 turn. It helps make sure your opponent can't win that next turn. You need 1 more turn to help control your opponent, slow them down, take that tempo out of there. But if not, you can just ink it, man. Just ink it. I like this a lot. Tigger, one of a kind. Donald Duck Sleepwalker. Whenever you play an action, this character gets +2 power this turn. Sapphire, 1 cost. Hold Still. Remove up to 4 damage from chosen character. Tiana, Diligent Waitress. 1/3 quest for 1, 4/1. Again, the important part for her is the shift ability for her better cards. Ring the Bell. Banish chosen damaged character. This is one. Again, go watch Great Mouse Detective. It's a good movie. Hey, Persistent Presence. When this character is banished in a challenge, return this card to your hand. Persistent Presence. And Rapunzel, Gifted Artist. Shift 3. Whenever you remove 1 or more damage from one of your characters, you may draw a card. So that pairs with her rare, her legendary, whatever it is from chapter 1. I'm pointing back here because I actually have 2 versions of her back here behind me. That's when she comes into play, you heal, and then you draw cards equals the amount of things that you heal. So yeah. All right, moneymakers. We got, Gaston, Intellectual Powerhouse. He's a 6 cost that quests for 3. When you play this character, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may put 1 into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. It's a fun little scry there. Gaston, Intellectual Powerhouse. $3. $3 seems to be kind of the standard for a lot of these rares. You hope for a little more. We have, another Yzma Mascara Beyond All Reason. This is not the foil one, though. I think she was on like $2.50. $4. Not bad. Then a foily Beast Forbidding Recluse. When you play this character, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character. Little ping there. By the way, looks like in the off time, we had a couple of followers. So shout out to DKM90XX followed. Thank you very much for the follow. Gaming and God for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for following us. It's upside down. We did it. Fairy Godmother, Pure Heart. Whenever you play a character named Cinderella, you may exert chosen character. What did you call me? Chosen damage character gets +3 strength this turn. Gaston, Scheming Suitor, we've seen. Rabbit, Reluctant Hero, or Reluctant Host, we've seen. Sneezy, we've seen. Last Cannon. It's an item, 1 cost, pay 1, banish this item. Chosen character gets Challenger 3 this turn. Not bad. This one's sad. If you have seen Raya and the Last Dragon, this one's rough. It's an item. Exert and pay 2. Chosen character gets -2 power this turn. Stay back. Exert, banish this item, banish chosen dragon character. You can just straight up kill a dragon with this. Which, off the bat, may not seem very strong, but in the meta, I promise you we're going to see a lot of Madame Mim, and in the first one there was the Maleficent dragon, and so those two dragons are going to be quite strong, and so having something that just straight up banishes a dragon in the meta is going to be pretty nice. This will be a sideboard card. Card Soldiers, 5/5 for 5, the quest for 2. See, this is an uncommon. It's Little John and Lumiere. We have a 5, a 6, and a 7 that all are basically the same thing. That's a great uncommon. I'm okay with that. That's a solid uncommon. Little John, solid uncommon. Lumiere, solid uncommon. They're not rares, guys. Come on. Mouse Armor. Item, exert, chosen character gets resist 1 until the start of the next turn. Right. We're on our moneymakers now. We have Teeth and Ambitions are bared. Teeth and Ambitions. You can sink it for 2, deal 2 damage chosen character if of yours to deal 2 damage to another chosen character. So that pairs with the Donald Duck there, where you can deal damage to your own character to deal damage to another. Teeth and Ambitions. I don't see that being overly... Yeah, 295. Niche. I'm foreseeing a Ruby sort of like dealing damage to yourself, living on the edge deck. That's what I'll call it, a living on the edge deck. All right, and the Huntsman, Reluctant Enforcer. 1/1 for 2, that quests for 2, not bad. Whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. It's the looting ability, I think what that is. Right? Looting, not rummaging? Looting, yeah. The Huntsman, Reluctant Enforcer, $1. Yeah. And then our foil is Sleepy's Flute. Hey, foil rare. Exert, if you played a song this turn, gain 1 lore. Not bad. All right. Sleepy's Flute. $1.98, but the foil is $10. Well, $9. Pleased with that. We're getting there little by little, chat. I think we're at, when it comes to just like the big hits, we pulled like 4 $10, maybe 3 $10, and the $15. Hoping to get some more. Hoping to get something that's like 30, 40 in there. Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio's Conscience. Evasive. When you play this character, you may have character named Pinocchio in play. You may draw a card. So, some Amethyst card draw. Boone, we've seen. Virana, we've seen. Cruella DeVille. Sleepy. Beast. All right. Bell Bookworm. I love the art on this, by the way. I don't know why there's... Oh, and yeah, it's like a fairy? Or maybe it's just a glowing light in the corner. It looks maybe like a fairy, but just her sitting there reading. I'm trying to change the focus here. Whatever. That's maybe better. Use your imagination. While this character has no cards in their hand, well, an opponent has no cards in their hand, this character gets +2 lore. So again, a lot of discard. Total side note, I was looking up the cast for Oliver and Company. Huey Lewis did do something for it, just not the voice of Dodger, and Oliver was voiced by young Joey Lawrence. I didn't know that. Interesting. Nick Wilds, when you play this character, you may return an item named Popsicle from your discard to your hand. Huey Lewis did the Why Do I Worry song. No, because, I mean, if Billy Joel's the voice of that dog, he would be the one singing. I don't know. Anyway. Or Why Should I Worry? Pinocchio, Talkative Puppet we've seen. Play this character, may exert chosen opposing character. All right, here we go. Moneymakers. Boom. The Queen, Commanding Presence. Shift 2. Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character gets -4 power this turn, and chosen character gets +4 this turn. So, big shift in power there. The Queen. Come on. Commanding Presence. $5. Not bad. Beast Relentless. So here's another legendary. Nice. Our 4th legendary. These, for the most part, have been decent hits. 4/5, quest for 2, 6 cost. Whenever an opposing character is damaged, you may ready this character. Oh, interesting. Oh, and it doesn't. Ooh, it doesn't say, and he cannot quest. So this is actually one that you can quest, challenge, quest, challenge, quest. Not bad. All right, all right. I see you, Beast Relentless. Relentless. There it is. It's a $30 card. There it is. All right. Out of curiosity, if we'd gotten a foil one of these, it's nearly $90. But I will happily take a $30 Beast Relentless. Heck yes. That is one that I will probably end up putting on my shop. I have no imminent need for that. And then a foily, You Can Fly. You can sing it. Chosen character game is evasive, so the start of your next turn. One of the main things I'll probably be putting on my shop is just all of my foils. Foils are not important to me. I am not a foil person that's like, ooh, I want to get the foil versions of all of these. I'm totally fine with having the standard versions of them. And so, for whatever reason, in Lorcana, foil anything is just worth more. Like, the foils bring up the value pretty high. And so, just going to be putting those up. Merlin Crab, Go the Distance, Radigan Criminal Mastermind, Gumbo Pot, Queen Regal Monarch, Magic Broom. Seen all of these. Nana, You Can Fly. Eli LaBeouf, Big Daddy. 2/5 for 4, quest for 2. Not bad. Again, solid uncommon, I think. Solid uncommon. All right, here we go. Moneymakers. Boom. Radigan's Marvelous Trap. Banish this item, each opponent loses 2 lore. Man, again, nope. A Ruby, Emerald, a Christmas deck that controls your opponent's lore would be really obnoxious. Only $1.50 though. Maybe I'll build that deck. Maybe I'll build that deck and have everybody hate me. It can be my multiplayer deck. Just drive everybody crazy. Oh, I feel bad already thinking about it, but I kind of want to build this deck. Regarding foil value, Disney merch chasers, I expect. Oh, you're probably right. That makes sense. So, okay, see, there's another negative space Cheshire Cat. Gosh, I love the art on these. They're so good. Cheshire Cat from the Shadows, shift 5, evasive. He's an 8 cost. Oh, that's why. Oh, I'd forgotten about this guy. He's an 8 cost, but he's got shift 5. He has evasive. Quest for 2 is a 5/6. That's not, but here's where we're going to get here. Wicked Smile. Banish chosen damaged character. I have a steel emerald deck that is all about steel has a ton of direct damage, and then emerald has a lot of return actions from your discard to your hand, and being able to cycle all of those direct damage. If he's just out here exert banish chosen damaged character, my man Cheshire Cat, I'm foreseeing a this is also going to be a decent value. If I can spell it right, we'll find out. Cheshire Cat from the Shadows is $7.50. I thought it'd be like $10, but he is pretty expensive. $8 is kind of a high bar, but still. All right, and Foily Queen Monarch. All right, we're getting there, chat. We're getting there. I had a troll deck in Versus Batman Fantastic Four. Locked up your opponents until turn 7 and then board wiped. Worked 80% of the time or so. Wasn't format legal, but fun to pull off on occasion in casual. Troll decks are fun. Troll decks are fun for you? In Magic, I have a troll deck that's just land destruction. And it exists, like, legitimately for me, it is one deck where I can live with 3 or 4 mana on this deck. It's a mono red. Red's pretty cheap. I can live with 3 or 4 mana. I keep everybody at 1 or 2, sometimes 0 mana. And it's it is the deck that I'm like, somebody's being a jerk. I'm going to pull this deck out. It is not one that I play a lot because it's not fun. It's like, it's not fun to play against. You just don't enjoy the game. And I play for fun. I don't play to embarrass people. Chip the Teacup. He's Amethyst's 1 cost. Baloo, Fun Loving Bear. Improvise. Chosen character gets +1 power this turn, draw a card. The Knock has Ward. Rapunzel Sunshine. Hercules, Hero in Training. A lot that we've seen. Bounce. I love this because it's actually taking... that's why troll decks are only good for the right moments. Yeah, exactly. This is vernacular in Magic the Gathering, saying bounce something, and I don't think that it even happened, but just from player lingo. Like, I don't think there's a card called bounce, but it just means, hey, return that card to your hand. Gonna bounce that. Bounce. Return chosen character of yours to your hand to return another chosen character to the player's hand. So you're bouncing a couple of cards there. Pinocchio on the Run. Shift 3. Listen to your conscience. When you play this character, you return chosen character or item with cost 3 or less to their player's hand. Bouncing a card. Nice. And Dopey. When this character is banished, your other 7 dwarves get +2 power until the start of your next turn. They all get mad when you kill Dopey, which, that's fair. Okay, ready? Beast. Selfless Protector. Whenever one of your... He's a 2/8. Whenever one of your other characters would be dealt damage, put that many damage counters on this character instead. So he is a protector, and then if you're able to heal him, that's good stuff right there. And 6 isn't that bad, actually. Beast, Selfless Protector. 375. Man, overall, the value of these aren't just... They're consistent. We're not getting any like 25-cent rares, dollar rares, things like that. They're pretty consistent, like $3 or $4. But some of these I think should be worth more. Like this card, I think people are going to do good things with this. I really do. And Cogsworth, Grandfather Clock. Shift 3 and Ward. Your other characters gain resist 1. So again, another good protecting there. Making a resist deck and pairing it with some like heavy... oh, here we go. It's a $7 card. Nice, nice, nice. Making a resist deck and pairing it with some heavy lore questers would be real nice. Foil chip. All right, a few more packs in our first box. Still haven't quite made our money back on this box. Hoping for at least one more big hit. That should get us there. Our only really big hit has been that Beast. Cusco, Peter Pan's Dagger, Enchantress, Duke Weaselton, Mulan Free Spirit, Charge. All ones we've seen. Here we go. Judy Hopps, Optimistic Officer. When you play this character, you may banish chosen item. Its player draws a card. So again, this is one with the popsicle. Your whole goal is you play the popsicle, you draw a card. You play Judy Hopps, you banish the popsicle, you draw a card. You play Nick, you bring the popsicle back to your hand, play it again, you draw a card. It's a cycle. A lot of good synergies there. Raya, Warrior of Kamandra, 4 cost, 5/3 quest for 1. Jafar Dreadnought, the art on this one is just top notch. Look at that guy, he's so cool. Shift 2, now where were we? During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may draw a card. All right. Again, appreciating the amount of card draw they put in this set. Here we go. Boom. World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Banish chosen character with 5 power or more, and it can be sung. That's very good. There it is, World's Greatest Criminal Mind. The control in this set is very strong. $4, yeah, okay. Man. There are other cards at the same price that I would consider this so much stronger than, you know, this or this. I guess that was 7, but yeah. Again, we're seeing kind of a theme here. If you count, when I talk about making my money back, I'm not counting all the $3 and $4 cards that we have. In my brain, I usually just count $5 and more. And so we've probably made our money back on almost all of these are at least $3. And we have like 25 cards in there, you know, and so we've probably made our money back in that way, but I don't know, we'll see. Winnie the Pooh Having a Think. 3 cost, 2/3, quest for 2, Honey Pot. Whenever this character quests, you may put a card from your hand into your inkwell face down. Again, Sapphire with the ramp. Winnie the Pooh Having a Think. From your hand is pretty strong. There's almost too much ramp in Sapphire right now, so it's not as impressive as it was. Yeah, $1.50. Not great. And then a foil, Eli LaBeouf. Okay. Legend of the Sword and the Stone. Raya Headstrong. Ray Easygoing Firefly. Popsicle. Nice. I'm almost positively going to be putting these in my item deck. Painting the Roses Red. Prince Naveen, Penniless Royal. Commons. Pain, Underworld Imp. Caterpillar, Common Collected. Again, this guy's going to see play. 3 cost, quest for 3. Especially with the amount of things like Bodyguard and Ward, or not Ward, Resist. He'll see some play. And Last Stand. All cards we've seen before. Boom. Sorcerer's Spellbook. Tap to gain a lore. This is one that I'm not sure about. 1 lore is not a lot. If you get 2 or 3 of these in play, even that's fine. They can't be banished. Like, they can't be challenged, I mean, which is good, but let's see. $2. Yeah. Again, it's one that's fine, I guess. It can't be inked even. And then, hey, Arthur Wizard's Apprentice. This is one I was telling you about for Fargo Fox. Arthur Wizard's Apprentice. 3 cost for a 1/3. Whenever this character quests, you may return another chosen character of yours to your hand to gain 2 lore. So this pairs with Merlin in gaining the lore and getting more lore and or returning to your hand and whatnot. Yeah, there's an $8 card right there. There's a solid hit. Oh, and a foil Dinner Bell. Tap, pay 2, draw cards equal to the damage on chosen character of yours, then banish them. That, I bet it's going to be $5. $4. $3. But the cold foil, on the other hand, is $14. There we go. See? All right. I think we're getting there, chat. I think we're breaking even here. If we can get like one more solid hit, if we can get one more big money card, we'll start climbing over into to gaining. Dr. Facilier, Minnie Mouse, Panic, Nothing to Hide, Grumpy, Tiana, Diligent Waitress. I don't think we've seen. Maybe we have. Yeah. Binding Contract, Minnie Mouse Stylish Surfer, and Lawrence, Jealous Manservant. All right, moneymakers. Here we go. Boom. Tuk Tuk. 4-5 for 4 with Reckless. I bet you this is going to be under $1. This is going to be our first one that's under $1. Tuk Tuk Wrecking Ball. 53 cents. Told ya. That's nothing. Guys, what are we doing? He's a 4-5 for 4 that has Reckless, doesn't even quest, and he's not even inkable. This is nothing. This is nothing. Whatever this card is, it better be very good. I do love this card. I don't know if he's going to see a lot of play, but he's super fun. Maybe in a Sapphire Steel deck. He's a 9 cost that is a 10/10 that quests for 4. He's so wild. I love him. I don't care what he's worth. I love him so much. Goofy Night for a Day is only $250. I don't care. I love him. And then a foil Baloo. Womp womp. He's so wild. He's goofy. Like, he's so goofy. That's so great. Maybe I'll build a Sapphire Steel deck just to use Goofy Night for a Day. He's so random. See, you want to make overpowered rares with no, or make rares with no abilities that are strong. That's what you do right there. This guy. I'm stuck. Go the Distance. Radigan Criminal Mastermind. Basil of Baker Street. Snow White. Donald Duck Deep Sea Diver. I think we've seen 6-5 for 5. Quest for 1. Bucky Squirrel Squeak Tutor. Yzma Without Beauty Sleep. And Cruella de Vil Perfectly Wretched. Sleepy's Flute. Like, I think it was $250 for the regular one. Ah, another legendary. Beast's Tragic Hero. Let's see what we have here. It's better this way. At the start of your turn, if this character has no damage, draw a card. Otherwise, he gets +4 this turn. Oh, so it's either you're drawing a card every turn, or he's a 7/5. Yeah, that's pretty strong. I'll take that. Beast Tragic Hero is a $22 card, boys and girls. Beast is bringing it this time. The 2 Beast cards are $50. These 2 Beast cards are like a third of our value right there, man. Foil Improvise. With that, we've made our money back. Yeah, 50, 60, 70, 85, and plus a handful of other ones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're at making our money back right now. All right, Winnie the Pooh Honey Wizard, Felicia Always Hungry, Queen of Hearts Quick Tempered, James Role Model, Eudora Accomplished Seamstress, Last Cannon. Nope. What? Nope. Not there. Certainly not there. Bashful Hopeless Romantic. This character can't quest unless you have another Seven Dwarfs character in play, but he quests for 3, which is nice. Queen of Hearts, Sensing Weakness. And Robin Hood Capable Fighters. The Tim just deals 1 damage at a time there. He does just say chosen character, so you can damage yourself for some of that Ruby synergy there. Prince John, Greediest of All, has Ward. Whenever your opponent discards 1 or more cards, you may draw a card for each card discarded. Ooh, and an Emerald, and he's only 3 cost. All right, Prince John, I see you. Prince John, Greediest of All. $4, not bad. I think he's worth more than that, but I'll take a $4 card. And Lady Tremaine, Imperious Queen. Power to rule at last. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and banishes 1 of their characters. Not bad. Just a little bit expensive. 6 cost. You can't ink her. I don't think this is going to be worth too much there. $5. So that's good. More than I thought. Foil Bounce. 2 packs left. and then we'll take a little break. Croquet Mallet, Fidget, Flynn Rider, Jasmine, Happy, Beast Riveting Recluse. Cheshire Cat, 4 dozen eggs, and Snow White. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh, another Madam Mim. Nice. She's not foil, but I love her. Madam Mim, rival of Merlin. 250. Come on, man. Prince Charming, heir to the throne. I don't think he was worth much. We already pulled one of him. Oh, here we go. Foil Mickey Mouse friendly face. He wasn't worth a lot, but foil on the other hand. Mickey Mouse friendly face. 350, but the foil, hey, is $15. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. That's definitely one I'll be putting up. Oh, come on. All right. Jiminy Cricket, Mulan Soldier in Training, Donald Duck Sleepwalker, Basil Perceptive Investigator, Hold Still, Cinderella Knight in Training. Blue Fairy, Sword in the Stone, and Pacha. Dang it, I did it again. There we go. All right. Dinner Bell. The foil had decent value. I don't think the not foil had much value. 250. Nope, not a lot. Ooh, King Louie Jungle VIP. 7 cost for 3, 8 cost for 2. But whenever another character is banished, you move up to 2 damage from this character. So he's constantly healing himself, which is really nice. King Louie Jungle VIP, $3. And a foil knock for our last one. All right. I think we pretty much broke even on this set, which is nice. Maybe a little bit above broken even. That's cool. I am going to go refill my water bottle and refill my tea. We're going to take a little bit break before we break into that second box. We will be back in just about a minute. See you then, guys. I sat down and started opening the box and realized I should probably actually get on camera to open this box, right? So I already cut the sides open here, but go ahead and take that. All right. Put the packs up here. All right, here we go. Let's start getting some more big hits here. Elsa Gloves Off, Tigger One of a Kind, Hypnotize, Rabbit Reluctant Host, Piglet Very Small Animal, Beast Forbidding Recluse. I like that we're getting some play sets of things. It's nice. Probably end up putting some commons up as well. Gosh, my face gets so washed out with this. Oh, I see. Hang on. No? I don't know. Again, I gotta stop caring. This camera's bad. I need a new camera. It's bad and it should feel bad. Ring the Bell. Hey Hey Persistent Presence. And Rapunzel Gifted Artist. Okay, here we go. Time for some big hits. I Believe in Us. Bada boom. Gaston Intellectual Powerhouse was not worth a lot. Boom. Namari Morning Mist, another legendary. All right. She has Bodyguard as a 2/4. This character can challenge ready characters. Oh, that's fun. Namari Morning Mist. Yeah, 970. There we go. That's a pretty solid hit right there because the ability to be able to challenge readied characters means that nothing is safe. You can't protect your character by readying it or by choosing not to quest with it that turn or whatever else. She's be out there fighting folk. I love that. And a foil Prince Naveen. All right. Hey, let's get another Enchanted, huh? Let's get another Enchanted. I'd like another Enchanted, please. Merlin Squirrel, Boone, Arthur Trained Swordsman, Owl, Sneezy, Let the Storm Rage On. Fang Crossbow makes me sad. Card Soldiers, Mouse Armor. Mouse Armor with Namari. It's going to be pretty solid, giving her the resist. All right. Teeth and Ambitions was one that wasn't worth a ton. Mulan Reflecting wasn't worth a ton. Foil Caterpillar. I'm curious, because again, I think that Caterpillar is a pretty strong uncommon. I'm going to look it up. Caterpillar, Calm and Collected, Foil. It's 360. Again, that's a... I love it. All right. Fairy Godmother, Lady Tremaine, Gaston, Gumbo Pot, Sleepy, and Charge. Belle, one of my favorite arts. Her just there loving that book, getting all cozy. Belle Bookworm, Nick Wilde, and Pinocchio Talkative Puppet. Again, sorry, I need to make sure that these are out here. Huntsman was not worth a lot. And Yzma Scary Beyond All Reason. Again, she had a decent value. I don't remember what it was, but nothing stellar. Ooh, foil Madam Mim Fox. I don't know that we pulled Madam Mim Fox. Madam Mim Fox. She has Rush, but mostly she has the ability that all the Madam Mims have. When you play this character, banish her or return another chosen character of yours to your hand. So she's $234, but the cold foil, nice, brings up to $12. Heck yes. Heck yes. We're pulling some like decent foil of the rares and super rares, and that, I mean, the value jump on the foil is nice. Very much appreciating the value jump on the foils here. Legend of the Sword and the Stone. Raya Headstrong. Enchantress. Popsicle. Painting the Roses Red. And Benja. Nana. You Can Fly. And Eli LaBeouf. That picture of him makes him look like a mafioso. You know, the backlit, grin on his face, suit and everything. I kind of love it. All right. Let's see what our hitters are here. Cheshire Cat from the Shadows. That did have value, right? I already forgot. That was one that I feel like should have value, and $7.50. Yeah, decent value. Beast, Selfless Protector. I think we've pulled before and I was not impressed. Yeah. No? No, maybe not. Unless I put him in the wrong pile. Oh, I did. I put him in the correct pile. Never mind. Yeah, we have pulled him and he was a decent value. Foil Painting the Roses Red. And I keep forgetting the value. Now I want to look it up. Beast, Selfless Protector. $3.50. Okay, yeah, decent value. Nothing incredible. Really, it seems the value of these sets is in the amount of $3 and $4 cards. Again, if I count, in my brain, I usually count only $5 and over. If I count the $3 and $4 cards, I mean, that's almost all of this, you know? Just interesting how consistent it is in that $3 and $4 price range. I guess it goes to show, like Farrago Fox was saying, that it's probably just mostly collectors. They don't want to pay for the ability of the card. They just want to buy the card itself to have it, and therefore all cards are of equal value to them. They're just valuable because it's a card that they don't have yet. And then the likelihood of pulling them. Okay. Here we go. Merlin Crab, Baloo, Ray, Nothing to Hide, Eudora, and Tiana. Bounce. Fun control card, man, really. Pinocchio and Dobie. All right, here we go, here we go. Big hitters. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Radigan's Marvelous Trap. Come on, come on, come on. Hey, Bell Hidden Archer. Here we go. This is going to be a key card in the Emerald cards in hand deck. So 5 cost, shift 3, quest for 3. Whenever this character is challenged, the challenging character's player discards all cards in their hand. So if you want it, she's questing for 3 every turn. If you want to challenge that, all cards in your hand are gone, which then triggers every single other Emerald card that it has. You know, let's say you have Belle and then a couple of those Flynn Riders in play. Your choice is continue let her questing for 3, or now suddenly he's got guys that are questing for 4, and you're in a lose-lose situation. Like, I suspect solid value here. $35. That's what I thought. $35 for Bell Hidden Archer. There it is. I love that. I love it. I love it. Foil Dr. Facilier. Hang on. My phone is dinging at me. Let me make sure that it's not anything important here. Oh, it's baseball stuff. Sorry. No, it's not anything important. Just baseball. There. Okay. It's fine. Stay over there. Oh, I'm happy about that Bell. If I pull another Bell, I may build an Emerald card control deck. If I don't pull another Bell, she's absolutely going into my store. Kuzco Wanted Llama. What Did You Call Me? Improvise. Cruella de Vil. Piglet. Last Cannon. You missed. He was right in front of you and you missed. Mulan's a good movie too. Judy Hopps. Raya. And Jafar Dreadnought. Gosh, the art on that is good. Look at the art on that. It's so good. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom. Winnie the Pooh having a think. Meh. Boom. World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Eh. And our foil is a foil Last Stand. I do like that we are getting some repeats of some of these rares because, again, if I'm going to play these cards, I'm going to want a play set of them. At least 3, if not a full play set. So, Winnie the Pooh, Minnie Mouse, Hypnotize. The art on that one's fun too. Just the spiral and everything. The Knock, Snow White, and Donald Duck. Pain, Caterpillar, and Last Stand. I wonder if Last Stand is going to have any, because Banished Chosen character who's challenged this turn is very strong. Last Stand and Lorcana is 79 cent uncommon, which, I mean, that's more than a couple of those rares that I got. The foil, 280, not bad. All right, here are our big hitters here. Sorcerer Spellbook. Again, if you have a play set of them, they could become annoying, but they're nothing. Oh my gosh, phone. I'm putting it on silent, you guys. I don't want to hear its nonsense anymore. My friend's talking baseball. Yeah, they can become annoying if you have a full play set of them, but other than that, they're not going to be that spectacular. And a Cogsworth Grandfather Clock. That was, again, another moderate value one. And then Minnie Mouse zipping around. I would say the average value of each of these packs has been about $5. And when the pack itself is probably selling for 10. Elsa Gloves Off. Then again, we have to consider the foil that's inside there, all the commons and uncommons, all of which, like the fact that it's a Lorcana pack is rare right now anyway. Elsa, Lady Tremaine, Verana, Jasmine, Mulan, and Cinderella. Binding Contract, Minnie Mouse, and Lawrence. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tuk Tuk Wrecking Ball. Yeah, this was the 50 cent rare. Last Stand is worth more than that Tuk Tuk. Like, not the foil Last Stand. Regular Last Stand is worth more than that Tuk Tuk. A Goofy Knight for a day. He's so wonderful. Oh, he just tickles me, man. I love him so much. He's a 10-10. So good. And a foil Panic. And now that we've seen all the cards, we're kind of flying through, and I like it. Chip the Teacup, Mulan, Arthur, Basil of Baker Street, Rapunzel, and Beast. Bucky, Yzma, and Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. All right. Boom. Prince John, Greediest of All. Undervalued, I think. Boom. Lady Tremaine, Imperious Queen. Appropriately valued, I think. And a foil Binding Contract. Come on. Open. Curse you. Dr. Facilier, Fidget, Panic, James, and the Queen. Oh, and Hercules. Miscounted there. Bashful, Queen of Hearts, and Robin Hood. We got Madam Mim. It's our third, I think, right? Prince Charming, also our third, I think. And nothing to hide. Womp womp. Not an exciting pack. Ooh, we're about halfway through and we have not made a lot here. This is we need some pretty strong pulls here coming up. Croquet Mallet, Peter Pan's Dagger, Flynn Rider, Basil, Grumpy, Prince Naveen, Cheshire Cat, 4 dozen eggs, and Snow White. All right, here we go. Come on. Big hits, big hits. That's not a big hit. That's Sleepy's Flute. Our third of that as well. The Queen Disguised Peddler. She's a 3-cost, 2/3, perfect disguise. Choose and discard a character card. Gain lore equal to the discarded character's lore. Interesting. Okay, work with me here. That doesn't seem very strong unless it's the end of the game. You have 16 lore, or you don't have 16 lore. You have 10 lore, and you can quest for 6, right? Your opponent sees you can quest for 6. They're not worried about it. They know they have another turn coming. Except for you have a Goofy in your hand, or a Flynn Rider. You have Flynn Rider in your hand, who is almost better for this than for Wandering Knight. Latest part, let's go. We got our decks in a trove today too. Nice, awesome. I love it, man. We have our biggest pulls so far is we have a Bell Hidden Archer. We got a Namaro is a pretty solid pull. Beast Tragic Hero is a pretty solid pull, definitely. And then, but the biggest ones are going to be these two: Beast Relentless and Bell Hidden Archer, respectively 30 to 35 each. Although I wouldn't be surprised if this Queen is going to have some value to it too. Disguised Predator, because I feel like there's, or Disguised Peddler, 450. I feel like there's some good synergies with Emerald that you could pull there. And then a foil Magic Broom. I bet you these guys are going to have some value. The foil ones, the Industrial Brooms, because I bet you people want to foil out their broom deck. Foilies, man. These foil... Oh, we also pulled a foil Yzma Scary Beyond All Reason. But yeah, the foils have been bouncing up the prices in a big way, and I love that. Merlin, Felicia, Queen of Hearts, Duke Weaselton. Again, I love the inside joke with Duke Weaselton. So good. Happy, Charge, Blue Fairy, Sword in the Stone, and Pacha. All right, here we go, here we go. I believe. Boom. Dinner Bell. I'm believing less. Boom. Chief Bogo, Respected Officer. We have not pulled the Chief Bogo yet. 2/4 quests for 2 4-cost. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, deal 1 damage to each opposing character. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Put some Chief Bogos in a... Weaselton is almost a Pixar-level cross-reference joke. Yeah, exactly, right? But I love the meta of it, that it's referring to the actor, right? The voice actor, not just they're both Disney things. Like, the voice actor was the Duke of Weaselton and Duke Weaselton. But you put Chief Bogo in like an Amethyst Steel deck with Madam Mim, and you're just slowly chipping away. $1.24? Really? That low, huh? Womp womp. Ooh, foil Ratigan Very Large Mouse. There we go. Again, foil rares have been getting us some solid value here. I'm knocking my commons over. That's fine. They're commons. Ratigan Very Large Mouse. He's 218, but his foil... It's 385. That's not a big jump there. We're going to need some big pulls to make our money back here, chat. This is not going well for us. We're going to need Enchanted in here. I'm stuck. Tigger One of a Kind. Donald Duck. Owl. Hold Still. And Jafar. Tiana, True Princess. Merlin Goat. Again, the fact that you gain lore with him is nice. And Doc, Leader of the Seven Dwarves. All right, let's get some big hits here. Here we go. Boom. Hey, Cinderella Stout-Hearted. This is one we don't have yet. I love the art on this one as well. Cinderella as a knight there. So good. See you around, Farrago Fox. Have a good one, my friend. Cinderella Stout-Hearted. She's a 7 cost, but she is inkable. 5/5. Quests for 3. She's got Shift, which is nice. Shift 5. She has Resist 2, which is great. The Singing Sword. Whenever you play a song, this character may challenge ready characters this turn. Namari got a big bump for that. Let's see what the value on Cinderella Stout-Hearted is. $22. Heck yes. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get some solid pulls in here. $22. I love it. And then on top of that, pulled 2 of those. Yeah, it's a solid card. It really is. On top of that, we got another legendary. Here's Alice, Growing Girl. Let's see. Alice, Growing Girl. It's a 3 cost, 1/4. Good advice. Your other characters gain support. Oh, what did I do? Well, this character has 10 or more power. She gets +4 lore. So you quest with everybody else because they all have support. They all give her their power to Alice. And then Alice can quest for 5 at that point. For a 3 cost. Oh, that's fun. That's a $34 card right there. That this is a $55 pack, boys and girls. Heck yes. See, that's the kind of pulls we're talking about. Yeah, great pack. Heck yes. Then our foil is a foil Grumpy. Oh, I was hoping for to really bring this pack over the edge, but yeah, top-notch pack right there. That was awesome. All right. Fairy Godmother Pure Heart. What did you call me? Gaston, Rabbit Reluctant Host, Sneezy, and Magic Broom. Judy Hopps, Card Soldiers, and Li Sheng. All right, here we go, here we go. Boom. Lucifer Cunning Cat. I haven't pulled any of these yet. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and discards either 2 cards or 1 action card. So more discard here. The fact that a lot of Emerald cards you can't ink, and that's tough. It really is, which is why I think Emerald Sapphire is probably going to get a lot more pairing coming up here. But this card itself is not strong by itself. It will synergize with a lot of the other Emerald stuff going on. It is a $3 card. I think that's fair. I think that's about right on the price there. Then Dragon Gem. Item, return a character card with support from your discard to your hand. Oh, that's pretty nice. Again, nothing over the top, but useful for sure. Dragon Gem. Come on. Dragon Gem. There it is. $1.50. Honestly, I think that's about right. It's one that's like, oh, that's nice. Honestly, that's an uncommon to me. Like, you know how come Emerald and Ruby got the starter deck shaft? Yeah, why did they? I don't know why. Is it because Christmas? Foil Minnie Mouse. Educate me, Wandering Knight. Learn me some stuff. Oh, you don't know either. You were actually asking me. Yeah, I don't know why. Come on. Okay. Merlin Crab. Go the Distance. Radigan. Gumbo Pot. The Queen. And Beast. I'm thinking about it too much now. Like, I want to know why. Pinocchio. Mother Gothel, and Mouse Armor. Okay, here we go. Some solid pulls. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're at like 2/3 of the way to the value of this box, but more than 2/3 of the way through the box itself. Boom. A Madam Mim Fox. Boom. Radigan Very Large Mouse. Not great. Foil, though? Isn't a foil. I'm stuck. Womp womp. Alright, it's okay. It's alright. It's okay, chat. We got a handful of packs left. Still have some chances to pull something good. Jiminy Cricket. Boone. Virana. Cruella de Vil. Sleepy. Let the Storm Rage On. Ring the Bell. Fang Crossbow. And Nana. Alright. I believe. Here, everybody. Make a wish on this here. Go ahead. Alright. We've all made a wish now. Noi, Orphaned Thief. One I don't have yet. 2 cost. 1/2 quest for 2. Not bad. While you have an item in play, this character gets resist 1 and ward. That's pretty strong, actually. I'm not mad at that at all. Oh. $1.25, really? All right, well. Maybe it's just because I have an item deck. Like, Let the Storm is a solid one. Yeah, it is a solid deck, or a solid card. Let's see, where'd it go? There it is. That's the 2 damage, right? Yeah. And draw a card. I was talking about it when we first pulled it, that it's just strong for the cost, but still fragile. Yeah, you can't ink it, which is great. But, again, it's going to go, and I have an Emerald Steel deck, where the Emerald allows me to pull a lot of actions from my graveyard with Lady Tremaine and Do It Again. And so I'm able to play like Fire the Cannons and Let the Storm Rage On and then just bring them back. And so I'm able to control my opponent while meanwhile questing with things like Mad Hatter, you know, who quests for 3 and then you draw cards whenever he's challenged. So yeah, it's going to make a good fit in that deck. And Noi, I have an item deck that Noi's going to fit into really well. Hey, Arthur Wizard's Apprentice. This is what, $7.50, right? Something like that. Arthur Wizard's Apprentice. $6.50. $6.50. Yeah, it's a good pull. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, foil Namari Nemesis. Namari Nemesis. I don't think she had a lot of value on her own, $3. But again, the foil stuff has really been $8. I'll take it. $8 is a solid pull. Paired with Arthur, it's $15 pack. Take that. Chip the Teacup, Baloo, Improvise, The Knock, Rapunzel, and Last Cannon. Bounce. Again, I love that it's called Bounce. Hey Hey, and Dopey. All right, here we go. Here we go. Boom. Kronk Jr. Chipmunk. Another one we don't have yet. Oh. Kronk Jr. Chipmunk. 4/5 for 6, quest for 2, resist 1. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may deal 2 damage to chosen character. Oh, that's nice. So you can double up even. Like, you can end up banishing 2 characters with this. $2.50. That's fun. All right. And boom. Yeah, Mufasa Betrayed Leader. We already pulled one of him. I think he was $10. 9 or 10. Mufasa Betrayed Leader. $10.50. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Another solid pull there. I think we're getting there now, chat. After that, we had to pull a $55 pack, but I think we're getting there now. Foil Lawrence. I think that's our second foil Lawrence, actually. Cusco Wanted Llama, Peter Pan's Dagger, Enchantress, Duke Weaselton, Mulan, and Donald Duck. Launch, Raya, and Eli LaBeouf. All right, here we go. Corporal Bubbles. one we don't have yet, but I'm going to go on the exact same rant that I went on with Lumiere and Little John. He's a 5/9 that quests for 2 for 7. That's strong. That's a strong card. Give him at least one other thing. Oh, not that one. Not Operation Cobra, Breakout from Normandy, Osprey books. Cobra Bubble's just a social worker. $1.50. I'm not surprised at all. Making him a 3 questing for 3 makes that a much, much better card. Giving him Ward, giving him Challenger, giving him support makes him a much, much better card. But this is nothing. This is nothing. And King Louis Jungle VIP, he had a decent amount of value. I don't remember exactly what, but I remember that it was like $6.50, something like that, somewhere in that area. Ink 'em. That's right, man. Just ink 'em. Legend of the Sword and the Stone, Raya Headstrong, Ray, Popsicle. Yeah, I think that's a playset of them. Painting the Roses Red, and Prince Naveen. Yeah, a playset of Popsicles going into my item deck. Unquestionably so. Donald Duck, Perfect Gentleman. He's a fun card, he is. Sardine Can, and Rapunzel, Gifted Artist. All right, here we go. Boom. Pack Tactics. I don't know this one. Gain 1 lore for each damaged character opponents have in play. Pack Tactics in Emerald. I don't think this is going to have a lot of value. There are definitely... the Rapunzel's great for play. I agree. Because you got, whenever you move 1 or more damage from one of your characters, you may draw a card. It's like a less good, but she's easier to play version of her legendary card in the other set. But yeah, that Rapunzel's strong. Yeah, this is one that I don't think is gonna have a lot of value, but I think if you pair it with the right deck, like Steel or something like that, it's gonna be really good. $2.85, yeah. Another one we don't have yet. Gruesome and Grim is a song. Play a character with cost 4 or less for free. They gain rush at the end of turn. Banish them. All right. So again, this is one where you're meant to be playing Merlins with this, because then his trigger happens twice. 362, not bad. And then, hey, foil Kronk, yeah. Again, any foil rares are going to have some value to them. We're happy with that. Kronk Jr. Chipmunk, he didn't have a lot of value at 250, but the foil brings up to 925. I love it. I love it. Love getting the foil rares. Come on. Still looking for an enchanted. Still looking for an enchanted. Come on. Here we go. We got 5 packs left, including this one. Dr. Facilier, Minnie Mouse, Panic, Nothing to Hide, Grumpy, and Magic Broom. Madam Mim, Most Diabolical Scheme, and Jafar Dreadnought. I'm not going to stop talking about the art in Jafar Dreadnought. It's so good. All right. Come on, come on, come on. Falling Down the Rabbit Hole, another one we don't have. Each player chooses one of their characters and puts them into their inkwell face down and exerted. Well, that's not bad. Decent control there. Falling Down the Rabbit Hole. 250. All right, all right. Basil Great Mouse Detective. We don't have this one yet. We got a super rare. Quests for 3, shift 5. If you used shift to play this character, you may draw 2 cards when he enters play. Very nice. Basil Great Mouse Detective. $1? Really? Huh. solid one pulled one of him. Yeah, I thought he was pretty good too. You shift him, he draws 2 cards, and he quests for 3. Less than $1 even. He's 98 cents. That is very surprising. I think people are sleeping on him. I really do. Foil Radian. Hang on. Let me see his listings here real quick. Yeah, $1. Wild. I just find that hard to believe. Cobra Bubbles is $1.50. It's. I will take 3 of these guys, any day over 100 Cobra Bubbles. All right, I'm stuck. Go the distance. Radigan, Basil of Baker Street, Snow White, and charge. I think he's just too expensive and shifting isn't easy. Yeah, I guess. I mean, 6, again, we're talking Sapphire here. 6 is in a solid Sapphire deck, turn 4. When you're shifting, yeah, turn 4, turn 5, easy. Questing for 3. And then the extra card draw with that. Bell Bookworm, another one of my favorite art. Love it. Fairy Godmother, 0 to hero. All right, here we go. Raya, Leader of Heart. I don't have this one yet. She got Shift 4, Champion of Kumandra. Whenever this character challenges a damaged character, she takes no damage from the challenge. Nice. Very nice. 250. Man, again, some of these cards I feel like people are sleeping on them. Ooh, got another super rare. Dr. Facilier, Fortune Teller. He's got Evasive. He's a 7 cost, which is rough. But he's a 4/4 that quests for 3 of the Evasive, which is solid. You're in my world now, not your world. Whenever this character quests, shows an opposing character can't quest during the next turn. So a little bit of control in there. Let's see. Dr. Facilier, Fortune Teller. $1.78. Wow, what is going on here? Are cards dropping as we speak? Is the price going down as we're streaming here? And then I think it's just too expensive and shifting isn't easy. Oh yeah, we already read that, but yeah. Foil Bucky. And I'm dropping Foil Radigan. Come here, Foil Radigan. 3 packs left. We need a solid pull, y'all. We need another $50 pack here. Winnie the Pooh, Felicia, Queen of Hearts, James, Eudora. Let the storm rage on. Nick Wilde, You Can Fly, and Pick a Fight. All right, here we go. Isn't that always TCG? Man, my other boxes, though, my Chapter 1 boxes, within my first, 5 packs, I pulled a Enchanted Aurora, which paid for the box all on it. So everything else after that was gravy. So I guess I'm a little biased here. Honest John, not that honest. Another one we don't have yet. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, each opponent loses 1 lore. It's only a 3 cost, but you can't ink him. If we're going by the standards of the last few cards we pulled, he's going to be worth 4 cents. $3.50. He's worth more than Dr. Facilier and Basil? And Raya? That's wild. That's so crazy. Boom. Hercules Divine Hero. We don't have yet. He's got Shift. And Resist 2. He's a 6/3. Part of me wishes that was swapped, but $1.50. Man. We are hitting a rut here. Boom. Foil Basil. We're hitting a bad rut here. 2 packs left, chat. 2 packs left. Maybe synergies bump some up. Weird. Yeah. I guess. I am not spectacular at TCGs, but I consider myself good at them. And I'm just confused by some of this. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing something. Croquet Mallet, Fidget, Flynn Rider, Jasmine, Happy Hercules, Daisy Duck, Cogsworth, and Gaston. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, another one we don't have. It's a song. Return chosen character of yours to your hand to play another character the same cost or less for free. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. Again, if you're going to build an Emerald Amethyst deck, this would be fun with Merlins. Just swapping out your Merlins, taking advantage of their things. $4. Yeah. There's some fun synergies in there. Peter Pan Shadow. We don't have this one yet. I love the art on that one. The color in that is just beautiful. Big fan of Peter Pan Shadow. 4 cost, quests for 2, can't ink it, evasive and rush. Your other characters with rush gain evasive. So you got some Rafikis in there, you got some Flotsam and Jetsams in there, some good stuff here. Peter Pan's Shadow. Not sewn on. $2. Good grief. And then a foil charge. Man, the last few super rares have just been nothing for us. Absolutely nothing. That's crazy. Like I said, this is our last pack, by the way. Last pack magic. We got it. Here's our enchanted right here, please. Last pack magic, please. I'm gonna start selling cards on TCG Player, and I will probably sit on these for a little bit. I think they're worth more than that, and I think when the community finds that out, the prices will go up at least a little bit. All right. Jiminy Cricket, Mulan, Donald Duck, Basil, Hold Still, Benja. Oh, and Benja. Pinocchio, Queen of Hearts, and the Prince. All right, here we go. This is it. This is it, chat. Maurice's Workshop. Whenever you play another item, you may pay 1 to draw a card. I doubt this is worth a lot. I don't care, though. I want a play set of these. Maybe not a play set. I'll probably want like 2 or 3 of these to go in my item deck. Only 85 cents. I don't care. It's only 85 cents. Useful for me. Highly useful for me. Definitely going to be using that card. Donald Duck, not again. He was not worth a lot for a legendary. Donald Duck, not again. Yeah, $4.50 for a legendary. Okay, this is it. This card needs to be an enchanted. Please be enchanted. Foil Cobra Bubbles. At least it's a foil rare. Let's see what we got. Cobra Bubbles, just the social worker. Is $5.50. Womp womp. Make me sad. That's okay. Overall, we might have broken even overall, or we may have actually lost a little bit on this, which is, I mean, that's just TCGs, right? That's the way it works. Really, really shocked to see the prices on some of these super rares. Again, here's something that I got to keep reminding myself. If we consider the average price of these, what is defined as enchanted? Oh, here, let me show you. Hang on. This is the Enchanted Aurora that I pulled from the first set. It's different art. Here, let me pull it out of the pack here for you, a little easier to see. Different art, different foiling, borderless, like completely different. And this card alone is $170, I think. So that's the kind of stuff we were looking for in this deck, or in these packs. So yeah, there's some, the enchanted cards will have a lot of value to them, but things I'm really happy about, just to stay on the good side of things, really happy about Alice, Belle, Namari, Beast Relentless. Happy I pulled plenty of Madam Mims, because I kind of want to build a Madam Mim and Merlin deck. Happy that I pulled a playset of the popsicles. I'll be using those. The foils, I got a good solid amount of foils, especially the solid amount of foil rares, which brings up the price pretty high there. Definitely going to be putting a lot of these up in my shop. So, all right, let's go ahead and I'm going to, oh wait, no, I can't do that. I was going to swap over here. I'll show you what would have just happened here. That's not going to work. Just that. So we're just going to swap back over to here. Pulled a legendary Scar. Let's see. Do you remember what he was called? Scar. Like the second part of that? Scar. Oh, you know what? I can just look up Scar in Lorcana. See which one of these is legendary here. Vicious Cheater. Scar Vicious Cheater. Whoa, is a $72 card, my man. You pulled a legend. You pulled Scar Vicious Cheater. $72. Rush, 7 cost, 6/5, quest for 2. Daddy isn't here to save you. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in play, or another character in a challenge, you may ready this character. He can't quest for the rest of this turn. Why is he so valuable? I mean, that's great. That's a great ability. It is. I'm not going to lie, but double some of the other things here? Oh, no, never mind. Excuse me. I still had cold foil checked. He's a $72 cold foil. The regular is $25. Still great pull. He's a $25 card. That makes more sense. The cold foil is $72. You pull the Sisu. Sisu is $24. Man, those are some solid pulls. Nice work. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah. Sisu is a 4 cost, 2/4 quest for 2. Can't ink it. Whenever this character quests, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You may put 1 into your hand, put the rest in the bottom of your deck in any order. So, yeah, just some good scrying in there, some good control. That's more of an amethyst thing. Oh, that's really solid in Sapphire, because it's usually more of an amethyst thing to get the scry like that. So, right on. Well, chat, hey, thank you so much for being here. We had a real good time. This was fun. Overall, I'm pleased. I really am pleased. We got some great cards here. I'm going to be building some decks off of what I have and putting some stuff up in my shop. We had so much fun doing this. We appreciate that you all were here today. Just a reminder, though, that all of this is just part of a larger ministry that we do called Save Point Ministries, where our whole goal is to help you plug into what we call a nerd-friendly church. We want you to be able to have a community of people that love you and surround you and hang out with you, but also love the things that you love. So if you are somebody who's interested in joining a nerd-friendly church, I suggest jumping into our Discord. You can hop into our Discord, talk to some people in there, make some friends, but more importantly, there's a channel in there called Find a Church, and all you got to do is go to Find a Church, put in your city and states, and we'll take it from there. Wandering Knights, there is not a way to play online yet. No scan and play or anything like that. I want there to be. It'd be really nice if there was, but as of right now, it's just this. I wouldn't be surprised if pretty soon somebody makes like a knockoff client, something to on like a tabletop simulator or something like that, but we'll see. For now, no. But anyway, jump on the Discord. That being said, though, thank you so much for being here, everybody. We love that each and every one of you were here today, but always remember that there's a church out there that would love it if you were there. We'll see you guys next week for Magical Monday. Bye.